examined more closely initially to date them to the period of the Revolution. And once that was done, then ground penetrating radar was run over about 4/10 of an acre right here in this corner. And in that 4/10 of an acre, about 305 anomalies occurred on the report that indicate that that are in line with variants. And so that's the kind of number we go with. We think that there are 300. Records indicate there may be more. We don't know. The fact is, if there's one buried soldier here from the Revolution, we want to preserve this land. It doesn't matter what the numbers are.
That's all for now.
Yeah. Steve Lynch wants to read a passage that relates to the burial ground.
This book is the history of Dutchess County, written in 1876, the 100th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence and the start of the Revolutionary War. There's a passage in here about the cemetery here, which I want to read to you all. Right? Near the residence of Sidney Van Wyck, by the large black walnut tree, and east of the road near the base of the mountain, was the soldiers' burial ground. Many a poor patriot soldier's bones lie mouldering there. This almost unknown and unnoticed burial ground holds hundreds of those who gave their lives for the cause of American independence. Some 25 years ago, which would have been 1851, an old lady who was then living at an advanced age told the writer that after the Battle of White Plains, she went with her father through the streets of Fishkill, and in places between the Dutch church and the Episcopal church, the dead were piled up by the side of the road as high as cordwood. These were interred in the soldiers' burial ground. The wounded of the battle who afterwards died were buried here. The constant streams of death from the hospitals were buried there. The smallpox which broke out in camp and prevailed very malignantly added many more. Many of these were state militia, and it seems no more than just that the state should make an appropriation to erect a suitable monument on this spot, rather than that it should thus remain for another century if a large granite boulder were rolled down a mountainside and inscribed to the unknown and unnumbered dead of the American Revolution. That rough stone would tell to the strangers and passerby more to the praise and fame of the town than the living can add to it by works of their own. It is doubtful whether any other place in the state has as many of the buried dead of the Revolution as this quiet spot in the old town of Fishkill. So this was 1876. 21 years later, the monument was dedicated by the Daughters of the American Revolution and placed out here, dedicating that this was the burial site for the soldiers. And as I said, estimates are 700 to 1,000. We found 300 here. It could be another 300 where the Mayor Cafe was built. It could be more around where the guy was built. We don't know.